Welcome back, everyone. This is Super Kelly Brothers Podcast, episode 331 for the, I'm going to say the 15th of February 2026. My name's Sloan Kelly.
My name's Jody Kelly. Welcome.
Did you get that? 2026. So we're in the 20,000th century then or something? I don't know.
We're in the future, guys.
Anyhow. Some kind of intergalactic kegger in here.
Let's talk about the future, actually, earlier on with Danny. And I was saying, within his lifetime, because he's only 14, so within his lifetime, he's going to have, hover cars and, a robot butler and things like that. Do you not think? No. He'll probably see 20.
So he's going to grow up to be in the Jetsons? No.
The Jetsons. I've just described the Jetsons, you're right.
Well, good willing, I only will. That was the sound of the car, wasn't it?
Yep.
Which is bizarre because electric cars don't make that sound. They make this kind of sound when they're reversing.
Sounds like my cat puking.
No.
Nope.
It's called the dry heave sound.
Yep. We're talking dry heaves.
We were. That's right. So I would ask, how did you spend your Valentine's Day? But you spent it with me.
Yeah, you turned up for some reason with your wife. How did that happen?
Aye.
Yeah.
We were in the town. We're in town,
yeah.
and I thought we'll just pop in and say hi.
It was arranged.
Yeah. Not got any plans, as I said, kicking in the door.
Exactly. Sitting there on a candlelit dinner. You and Anna Maria arrive. Yes, it was a very nice visit. Thank
you.
Very much appreciated. I don't get much, so
I gave you belated birthday presents as well, because obviously your birthday was last week.
Well, yes, let's talk about that. I should have done a show and tell, actually, because you got me the C64 Blu-ray making of thing that I sat up till stupid o'clock watching last night.
Gracious. Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, I didn't watch it all. I watched the Mission Impossible Mission. I watched Paradroid. I watched the kind of ones that I know most, and Rambo Part 2, which I'd forgot. I really like that game. It's like Commando, but not Commando. The original, the OG video game. But it's more kind of because you have to kind of get the save the prisoners, don't you, as well? So it was by ocean.
Right, yeah. Well, yeah, there was a bit of that in Commando as well. Was it Commando or Commando 2? I can't remember now actually. But there was a save the prisoners bit in Commando as well.
An element of it, yeah, but it was more. See, in Rambo, it seemed as if it was more of a map, though. That you kind of it wasn't just a kind of linear, top to bottom. Bottom to top.
Just up and down, kind of scrolly thing.
You kind of get around the sort of villages, don't you? The kind of encampments or whatever. But anyway, so watch those three. Yeah, very good.
Nice. Because I think Elite did. It was Ocean that did Rambo, and Elite did the official Commando version. And I think they went head to head in the magazine, like Zap 64 and Zap 64 for the Ocean one, I think.
But they are slightly different. I always find it difficult with Commando, the bullets, because you're dodging them as well as obviously you're dodging the bullets, but the bullets were it's hard enough to kind of get through and shoot the soldiers and stuff, but the bullets seem to come from everywhere, so you're like,
just the middle of nowhere, But they also had I think you had to hit the space bar as well to hit the grenade as well.
Oh yeah,
in Commando.
You keep those grenades back.
Second fire button
for emergencies.
For the encampment bits, for the big guns.
Yeah.
Should we talk tea?
Yeah.
I wasn't for starting there. We'll start with a small story, a small-ish story, but box office report. Wuthering Heights got released this weekend, and it made money back, sort of, kind of. It made its
already.
budget back anyway.
All right,
Yeah,
must be a
84
small
million.
budget then.
Yeah,
Right.
it was 18 million it cost to make, and it was 84 they got back at the weekend.
It cost
So that's
18
everywhere.
million
That's
to make.
80.
Oh, 80. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
But imagine
Where does the money go?
Imagine all the budget went on the costumes though, and Margot Robbie's
probably,
ginormous fee.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's getting panned though, isn't it? Left, right, and centre.
No one's liking it. No,
it's getting panned. And I saw a thing about the casting of the guy that played Franken. I can't remember his name, but it's the lad that was in
Jacob Elordi, I think it is.
Aye,
isn't it?
There was something dodgy about him, his casting in it as well. I believe you. He's Australian, I think. Are you still with us? Sloan, are you there?
The other side.
Oh, you're there.
And hopefully that'll be better. I'll probably be worse quality, but hopefully you'll be better. I don't even know if this is recording or not, but we'll see what happens. And hopefully I can on the stream. Otherwise, am I back?
You're back, yeah. What happened there?
Right, okay. I switched over to the other. I was trying. I'm getting a new internet. Anyway, finish your thought. I'll talk about it.
It was as if you could have went into a kind of paranormal kind of state there, and you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
that's normal. Wuthering Heights, and you know, it's here. I'm Sloan. Come home now. So cool. Anyway, yeah, it's getting panned, but there's some dodgy. I don't know if it's dodgy, but there's something about the casting of the guy that Margot Robbie sort of. Do you know? I don't even know what it is. There's no point in me telling you.
I think. I don't think it's so much dodgy. It's the fact that they're being quite creepy together. Like there's been comments that they're a bit kind of
touchy,
a bit too close, and so they're talking about like the rumor mill, like, oh, are they getting together or whatever? Are they in a relationship? And my answer to that is probably not, because it'll be the same thing. It's the same thing. Remember Lady Gaga and Bradley Cooper? They were in that Star Is Born, whatever it was, and they were kind of like calling each other on the thing there. And it's the same thing. It's like that. Oh, we're supposed to be in love in the show, so we'll make it look like we're in love in here. And sometimes they get it wrong, because of course they're not getting directed. They're just actors acting
and trying to sell the movie. The worst one I saw of that was that Paul Mescal and. Oh God, the guy, the talented Mr. Ripley guy, what's his name?
Oh, Andrew Scott.
Andrew Scott. The two of them were in a sort of, it was supposedly quite a good film, and they were kind of, gay lovers in it, kind of thing. But they carried that on onto the couch and on like Graham Norton, and it was just cringe. Because there's, Paul Mescal, as far as I know, is straight. So
I don't know who he is.
You know, you do know who Paul Mescal was in Gladiator 2.
Well, that helps.
You've maybe not seen it. You've not seen it, but he's actually playing Paul McCartney in the new Fab Four. The 4 movies that are coming out by your man,
Sam Mendes.
Sam Mendes, yeah. Who I respect highly. So I'm expecting good things. And I've actually seen some footage of that, and although the still photographs, it was like, like announced, sort of talking about Beatles, we're kind of going off a bit tangent here, as usual. But
I don't like who the cast is. Ringo Starr, to be honest. I don't think
Barry Keoghan,
the guy from Saltburn.
Yeah. I didn't like any of them, but then I've seen some footage now of sort of the filming in London and stuff, and I'm thinking, I'm kind of coming round to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it can take you out of it, can't it? If they're not quite right, looking wise. But if they sound good, I think it might make a difference. It's hard. It's a hard one to.
It is difficult. I mean, I think Rocket Man knocked it out of the park as far as his musical biopics are concerned. Like I watched Bohemian Rhapsody. It's okay, but it feels like they're playing it for laughs.
Rocket Man's better. 100%.
It's a much better film. There's like there's a darkness to it.
I agree.
And I think it works better. And I think Taron Egerton was better as well than Rami Malek as well.
Terrific.
In the two
Rami
roles.
Malek did a good job,
two roles.
I think.
Rami Malek's a great actor, and he's one of those guys that if he's in something and it's on TV, I'll sit and watch it. I do like watching him act.
He's good in that new Nuremberg movie.
I want to see that. Yeah, the one with Russell Crowe.
Yeah, it's on Sky Cinema just now. Really, really pretty good.
He plays Hermann Goering.
Yeah. Hey James, how you doing? Paul McCartney has a new cinema. Yes, he does.
Is this the one that was?
Run.
Is this the one that they did in the 1970s and they never released it?
No, that was One Hand Clapping.
Oh, right, okay.
And that's on Sky now. One Hand Clapping.
Okay.
But Man on the Run is a brand new sort of Prime. Is it Prime? I thought it'd be Apple actually, because he seems to be doing a lot of stuff in Apple these days.
Keeping the name.
You know, obviously
keeping the connection between the name.
Well, they had a big fallout about that.
That's right. Yeah.
Remember?
Well, that was there's a sound in the old Macs, and it went yeep. That was the sound it made, and it was called Susumi. That was the name of the piece of music, because the Mac shouldn't be able to create sound. That was one of the things that they agreed, was that the Mac was not going to be used for music because it would confuse people.
That was I thought it was that they weren't going to get into the music.
They weren't going to do any musical stuff, and that was one of the first things that they did, was that they created a WAV file, gave the Mac sound, and made it go yeep, and it was called Susumi.
I think the tipping point though was the iPod.
100%. Yeah. You know, 1,000 songs in your pocket. Yeah.
Yeah. Unreal.
Yeah.
Anyway,
the big story though, I just thought we'd get the box office thing out of the road. The big story though is the mouse is at it again. So last week we had a discussion about AI and its impact and so on. And AI is once again in the room. Is there AI in the room with us?
Well, it's particularly the Star Wars.
And who are they saying?
Fan
Bite
movies.
Dance.
Yeah, it's particularly the Star Wars movies, isn't it?
It's the
likeness
called?
The characters.
It's the new thing. You know the one where Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise are fighting.
Yes.
So Bite Dance have created this new app. What the hell is it called? It's like C-Dance. C-Dance, that's what it's called. C-Dance 2 is a generative AI tool owned by ByteDance, the Chinese owner of TikTok. So again, this is another America versus TikTok thing. And so Disney are suing ByteDance because they used Disney movies to train the AI. And that's what they're doing. So basically, it's all about using movies for training data, and the sort of repercussions of that. Because this is the thing: is the fact that AI is just a remix, and it's not. I was watching a TikToker and he was talking about it. Jamal, I can't remember his surname. Anyway, Jamal was talking about it. He always wears like a green Adidas tracksuit, zipped up. I don't know if you've seen him behind. He's got a red sign behind him. Anyways, he's pretty good. I like him. And he was talking about it, and he was saying that we've had remixes before, people making their own fan films or fan edits or whatever it is, and like nobody bats an eyelid. But because it's AI, it's the same thing. It's just another remix of a remix of a remix, but it's getting better at doing it now.
I know.
And that's that's why everybody's getting bent out of shape.
Well, I think that.
But the reason why it's getting better and better at it is because the training data is getting better. Because that's all it is. It's just a remix of what is already existing out there. You can't make new angles, and it's not like you look round the corner, Blade Runner style.
But that's the thing. We're talking about tipping points here, and I think last week we were talking about, not because we were talking about it, but the internet as a whole, we're talking about that, and it caught traction about how good this is really getting. And
for us, we get the views.
We did, but the Brad Pitt, Tom Cruise fight, about they put Epstein in there as well, just as the villain or whatever.
Spicy
not in it, but they talked about, and the the voice of Brad Pitt,
Mhm.
the voice of Tom Cruise, the likeness, the action. I mean, you look at a fight, an AI fight back last year. There'd be like blur and it'd be horrendous. This is proper, contact, sort of fighting. I saw a good lightsaber fight as well, and it's like choreographed, but it's not real. So I think the tipping point has happened sort of last week, and that's why Disney have sort of stepped in now, and also the Actors Guild, I think, have stepped in, have they not?
Well, before we get to that point, then you mentioned about the tipping point, though. Don't forget, though, that Disney has signed a deal with OpenAI and their SOAR application, whatever it is.
Yes.
So it's a competing application. So that's actually the real reason, is because they've given their Disney movies over to OpenAI to use as training data, and they're getting paid for it, but they're not getting paid by this Seedance application, and that's the real reason, is that they're doing it. So they're quite happy with AI being used as training data. They just don't want those people to use it.
You're saying Seedance? Is it ByteDance?
So the company's called ByteDance, but the application is Seedance 2.0. But yeah, that's the thing, that Disney doesn't want them to use that. But as you said there, you're leaning into their SAG-AFTRA as well. They've SAG-AFTRA, and also the Human Artistry campaign as well.
Yeah,
SAG-AFTRA obviously are jumping in because nobody's getting paid for this. Tom Cruise and Brad Pitt aren't getting paid for this.
There's going to have to be sort of legal, people looking at this now and going, right, what are the implications here? Who's getting paid? Who's not getting paid? Who should be getting paid? What's can you use this for anything?
It's all about the money.
Can you use it for anything? Can you have Brad Pitt, stripping naked and jumping into without his,
but that's the thing, is that
you can't just do anything. You know what I mean?
Well, exactly, you can't, because I mean, even on, we're on YouTube just now doing this. We can't have. I mean, we don't have any ads anyway, but we can't say things that are, we can't rip into a soft drink company just because we don't like a soft drink company and then show a Coke ad after it. Right, you know what I mean? It doesn't matter whether it's it's for Red Bull or whatever the latest caffeine-free thing, whatever it is. So there are consequences. You can get demonetized for whatever you want to, for whatever the advertiser doesn't like you to say.
Yeah. We've got a comment here. Hi, Alistair. It's getting incredible now. He says, back in Rogue One, I thought Peter Cushing looked amazing. Then Carrie, now this. Yeah. I mean, they're going to start using this AI for. I mean, I don't. Did I share that the thing to you, the Orson Welles thing?
Yeah.
It's basically they're going to finish off a movie that was a kind of the movie got re-edited without his permission, and they destroyed footage. And what this company are doing is they're getting they're going to recreate the footage using AI, and then reinstill it back into which is an interesting way of doing it. Using AI.
Yeah, so they've got the go ahead from the Orson Welles family, the estate of Orson Welles.
Yeah, they've been. Yeah, that's true.
Okay, but Warner Discovery are like, no, man. They're kind of not. They're not saying yes just now. Let me put it that way.
Well, that's the thing. There's
a bigger price to fry at this point, though.
Aye, I mean, it's like you get an okay. It was like the Peter Cushing thing. They said okay initially, and then it's like, wait a minute.
I bet was he not his mate or something?
A bit of a fight or something.
It was his friend. He says, "Oh, the family would never have agreed to that," but of course they did agree to it. Somehow he resued them, but
not sure. Sorry, James is saying ByteDance are really bad at having bots that hammer websites over and over, scraping, and not making it easy to block. Sorry, I've not got my glasses on.
Yeah, so scraping is just when you go to a website. Well, programmatically you go to a website and you rip off the article. Let's say you go to the BBC website and you get an article and it's whatever, I don't know, whatever the article's about, horse racing or whatever. And then you take that text that you got from there and then put it in a database or whatever it is, and then mangle it in some kind of way and then represent it as your own work.
Right.
In another,
basically what we do.
Aye. Well, basically what every podcast does, Jody. Shut up, man.
Stop spoiling it.
Well, no, again, and I watch a fair few podcasts as well. This is what podcasters do: is they take the story and then they give their opinion about it over the top.
I mean, all right. Then we should really give the credit to the story. You know, this was from MovieWeb, and if you hadn't said that, you know, I wouldn't say this, but as reported by
MovieWeb, yeah.
Anyway, we'll not be doing that again. But yeah, I mean, we get stories off the internet and then we discuss them, obviously. But
cherish this statement here: SAG-AFTRA stands with the studios in condemning this blatant infringement. There you go. It's not often you hear SAG-AFTRA standing with the studios.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? See how this goes, but this time next year, I mean, like I said in the last episode, you know, how soon is it before we get a full movie, you know, or like a a really interesting, a proper filmmaker making an AI movie.
Reese, that was the point that Jamal was making, was that the Reese, what's his name? Reese, the guy that did Deadpool. It's not Reese Butler. No, it's Rhett Butler. That's his name. Is that not his name?
Rhett Butler. He's in.
That's not that guy. I know he's frankly a deer. I don't give a damn. Who's the guy?
I don't know.
I'm gonna fuck up. Deadpool.
Reese.
It's Reese or Rhett or some or Fred Armiston. I don't know what his name is. Deadpool film. Here we go. Yeah, Rhett Reese. There you go. I had every name apart from every combination. Rhett Reese, yeah. Rhett Reese, or as we call him now, Retro. He said that it's cooked now. That's him. Hollywood's over because of this.
Oh yeah. I saw that actually. Yeah.
And it's and Jamal's point was, if you're Rhett Reese, because all he does is he just constantly remixes things and just muddles things around and just puts them out. And it's true. It's like if that's what your job is to rejig stuff and then like a Rubik's Cube and then put it out and go, look, this is something new, then your job's cooked. But if you're actually doing original material, then maybe not so much.
Yeah, but
there's only so much of these things you can do. Like when you think about, you know, Hallmark movies, for example, or romantic comedies, it's always the same script. Like every single one of these is the same thing. The same as Mills and Boon romance novels and those kind of things. They've all got the same, and to a certain extent as well, we should probably lump in superhero movies as well. Go get the MacGuffin. Bring the MacGuffin here. Realize the bad guy's got there before you. He uses the MacGuffin. Bad things happen. Yeah. You all fall out. You regroup. You beat the bad guy because you realize you got to work as a team and all that kind of stuff. It's all the same stuff. So like a lot of that could be written by AI.
Yeah, but if you want a crap film, but it'd be interesting to get a really good filmmaker.
Many people like superhero movies because of that. Sorry,
yeah, but you should get a good, you know, it'd be interesting to see a good filmmaker use this a tool, you know, and a cinematographer or whatever. I don't know, but I like that. I do like that story. We should have really had it in the thing here, but I do like that Orson Welles thing. The fact that, you know, there's people out there that are going to recreate, you know, this. I think that'd be really interesting to see how that works out, because that must be the longest form. It's about half an hour. I think they're trying to recreate from the script and from, you know, lost footage or whatever. So that'll be interesting to see what happens with that. I'm going to have to take a very small break, I'm afraid. Hold on 2 seconds. Sorry.
I'll put this up just now and let people see it. So this is from where can I show this to you guys? Where can I show this to you? Why is it not there? Well, this is going well. Hold on a minute. One moment, please. Sorry about the dead air. All right, here we go. This is it here. So this is the thing that Jody was saying. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, you can. So Orson Welles' Lost movie will use AI to reconstruct missing 43 minutes. So this is Amazon-backed production company called Showrunner, led by a guy called Edward Saatchi. Probably not a relation of Saatchi and Saatchi, but never mind. They're going to recreate the 39 minutes that are lost and recreate this. So I'll post it up anyway on
I think this is interesting. Yeah,
take a look at it. Just now, in fact, I'll post that up when I'm down here. There you go. So it's on the Facebook page if you want to take a look at that. Let's move along now. The Mummy 4. Talking of AI, the Mummy 4 is getting a go ahead. They're remaking the Mummy again. This time
Mummy movies.
Starring,
do you know that? Mm-hmm.
A Mummy and a Daddy.
There's a mummy with Brendan Fraser, and there's a mummy.
And Rachel Weisz.
I'm not sure if it's a Blumhouse mummy movie.
See,
there's a kind of creepy one as well.
This bugs me. Universal, and they went ahead with it in the theme park because there is a part of the theme of Epic Universe that had the new park in Orlando that has the Dark Universe characters. They should have just ignored all the naysayers and just kept going, and just started building
one, didn't they, with Tommy Cruise franchise.
One? I think they made 2, didn't they?
Oh, Invisible.
Because then what they did was, because they handed it off. Sorry, did they make 2 then?
That was Blumhouse.
No, did they not do one? Did they not do one? Because Russell Crowe was in both of them. That was in it, but not the Invisible Woman one. That was Elizabeth Moss was in that. Anyway, what they should have done was they should have just handed it off to Blumhouse. They should have said, "Okay, you guys can handle the Dark Universe thing, and we'll release it all under Universal Studios," because they'd have done a cracking thing with it. Hello, David. They would have done. They did Invisible Woman, Invisible Man, wasn't it?
Man.
Invisible Man. Invisible Man, they could have done the Wolfman, the Mummy, the Dracula, all that kind of stuff. They could have done that as part of Blumhouse, and they'd have made it for tuppence halfpenny, and that's the important thing. They could have had a really, really cheap franchise, and it wouldn't really have like stretched the boat on it. And I think they could have made an absolute killing with it. They didn't do it. So they're going back to the well. They're going back to nostalgia. They're going back to the future, whatever you want to call it. And they're bringing in Brendan Fraser, Rachel Weisz, John Hammond. John isn't the Mummy? It is.
Is coming back. Yes, with Brendan Fraser.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It'd have been so much better.
And Rachel Weisz. Rachel Weisz was in the.
Rachel Weisz. Yep. John Hannah as well. He's coming back. She's coming back as well. Yeah. Oh, yes. And I believe the guy that he had a very good time. That guy, he's coming back. Din Djalan.
Scorpion King. We're getting a bit of that action.
No. I think Arnold Vosloo's coming back. So I've heard. Rumor. He played the Mummy.
Who's that? Oh, the Mummy guy. Right. Okay. Oh, that dude, the bald fella.
Aye. Yeah.
Aye. Mm-hmm. David said, and Tom Cruise? No, Tommy's not in it.
No, Tom's not back. No.
No, James. No. It's not a sequel to the Tommy Cruise one. No.
It's a sequel to the original 1990s Mummy films.
That Tom Cruise one got a video game as well.
Did it?
So it did. Aye. I think it was on
the
Switch.
I like the Tom Cruise one.
It's a Switch one. Oh, listen.
Tom Cruise.
Fantastic. Yeah.
Not everyone's cup of tea, but I like him.
Well, he's a bit,
weird.
Enthusiastic with a bit certain strange things.
High-fiving people.
But he's a nice lad.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if there's a market for it really, though. Apart from obviously David's excited.
You
for
say
it,
that.
but,
I'm excited for it. But anyways, it's coming out. We've got a couple of years to wait just yet because it's May 2028.
David's never made a good film so far. Who, Tom Cruise? Or us?
David. We made one.
Controversial.
Very short film. But Tom Cruise is fine. He's a fantastic actor, and he's not only that, he's good at the old movie star. What I was going to say it's coming out in May 2028, so we've got a wee bit to wait for it. So there's a couple of years yet.
2028.
Aye.
Is that to give time for Brendan Fraser to slim down a bit? Is that controversial?
Jodie.
Is that unfair?
Says the two slender reads on the podcast.
You can't say, yeah. It's well, anyway. Yeah.
Do you know there's a bit in Grand Tour where Jeremy Clarkson slides into this Czechoslovakian racing car, and I feel and Hammond is going like, "Oh, it's such a shame because you're so excited about this, but you can't enjoy it because you're too fat." And then Clarkson goes, I would be upset, but you're being quite funny.
Well, we talked about tipping points here earlier a couple of times. That was a tipping point for the Grand Tour to finish, I think. When
probably
he realised that he wasn't
couldn't fit in racing cars
fit
anymore.
enough.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's all happened. It's happened to us all. Anyway. You and I both like Jason Momoa. He's
we do.
Have you watched The Wrecking Crew yet? That's the important question.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait
a minute here.
Question is
just before you say that. Grand Tour presenters.
Yes. Have you not seen it?
No. Oh, is it the guy, the train spotting guy?
The train spotting guy, and then two guys from some YouTube car show thing or some other thing. I don't know what it is, but Clarkson likes them.
So they're keeping it going?
Aye.
All right, okay.
Because they
realise that the train spotting lad, he's good.
I think he's funny. Yeah, Francis Bourgeois or something.
That's him. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Nice positive. It was good over COVID. Nice positive kind of videos
because he's a foamer. That's his kind of character. He's a foamer. He
just loves it.
About trains and things like that.
Aye.
He's got.
Sorry. Anyway.
Did he not buy one of the old Glasgow Underground carriages?
I think he did. Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, I think it was him. So like they've already got. That's your James May.
Yep.
And you get the other two who are obviously going to be the sort of faster driving type ones that will do the speed and all that kind of stuff.
I think the craziest one I saw in that Grand Tour was when they did the. Remember they went down that tunnel and the lights went on as they.
Oh my god! Yeah,
and James May crashed straight into. That was crazy.
Brutal. That was insane.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I know. Doing that.
I don't know why they thought that was a good idea.
I don't know, man. It was mad. Absolutely mad.
I wouldn't have done
that. No.
Anyway, so Jason Momoa, who's been in a few movies that I've watched this year. He's back.
He's good.
He's in talks to star in Helldivers.
Yes.
Movie.
A movie about the video game Helldivers. Now, wait a minute, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but was that not just a rip-off of Starship Troopers, which is already a movie?
Maybe.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
So kind of, I shared this to you, but I thought to myself, wait a minute.
Yeah,
this is like a sort of a video looking at itself in a video and getting the most intense video feedback ever.
Oh, you mean like AI?
Correct. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So yeah, it's a bit odd that, isn't it? Because it's a rip-off of it's a game based on Starship Troopers, which is already a movie.
It is a very popular game, though.
Oh well, it was very popular.
Yeah.
Everybody was playing it at one point, but it'll be interesting because I still think this original Starship Troopers movie holds up. So I don't know how they're going to do it. Hopefully, it'll be the kind of tongue-in-cheek. If Jason Momoa, he's good at the old kind of comedy, action stuff, as we saw him do with Dave Bautista in his new one.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what did you watch? Have you watched The Wrecking Crew then?
Oh yeah,
right. Okay, because you said you hadn't watched it at that point, but
I watched it. Yeah.
Cool. I can't load this one. Next one, I don't know why it's not. Exit page. I don't know why that's not loading. Oh, there you go. Opened it in a new tab and now it works. Thanks, Chrome.
Cheers.
Warner Brothers Discovery. You may have heard of them. They're currently in a bidding war with Netflix and Paramount. And so Paramount has upgraded their hostile takeover. So Larry has dipped into his wee piggy bank.
Larry!
So here's the thing. Earlier Tuesday, Paramount upgraded the terms of the hostile $30 a share offer in its entirety. What's included the additional promise of paying Warner Brothers Discovery shareholders 25 cents per share, roughly $650 million in cash each quarter for every quarter the proposed Paramount acquisition of WBD is not closed beyond December the 31st, 2026. What? Amongst other new pledges, Paramount's basically they're going to get free money if they can't close the deal. Amongst other pledges, Paramount has said that they're going to pay $2.8 billion termination fee due to Netflix if WBD accepts the Paramount offer. This is insane.
Netflix last year before Christmas had a logo partner. Netflix partnered with Warner Brothers.
Yep,
it was all done and dusted.
It was a done deal. No. So
hastily cobbled together, right enough,
Yeah, but this is because Paramount wants everything. They want the whole kit and caboodle. Netflix just wants the IP in the streaming services. It doesn't want anything else. Yeah. And that's the difference is between the two offers. Yeah. The difference is though that you're going to have to cow down to Lord Ellison, and Lord Ellison votes for that guy.
But that was the thing as well, that Netflix, it was going to open up the kind of, theatre aspect for Netflix, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They were still going to, the Warner Brothers was going to be the sort of theatre, presentation.
And they were going to have content later on down the line,
yeah. And then they were going to own all
and they already have content, because they can put Casablanca on it and Friends and whatever they want on it.
Harry Potter's and your
Harry Potters. Your Harry Potters.
Your DC, all that.
DC, exactly, yeah. Mm-hmm, that story franchise.
Yeah. Whoa.
Crazy, huh? So
I'd like it to be Netflix, but anyway. Is it not one of Trump's son-in-laws as well? It's pushing
it's Trump's pal Larry Ellison. No, Larry Ellison,
his pal.
You've heard of Oracle, haven't you? You must have heard.
There's something going on there. Yeah,
the big database people, Oracle database.
Yeah,
no, those guys.
I think so.
He's got a big yacht as well.
Well, they've all got big yachts. Have you got a big yacht? No.
So he had a knot, and it was called. It was "I am a Nazi" spelt backwards.
Oh jeez!
So he changed the name of his yacht.
Bloody hell!
Look it up. It's funny.
Wow. Why would you do that? That's weird.
So it's based on
even if it is a quote unquote joke, it's not very funny.
It's Izanami, which is a Japanese Shinto goddess, but it just so happens that in English, Izanami spelt backwards is "I am a Nazi."
Wow.
So
somebody posted we're talking about Trump and Epstein and all that, and and I was like, they posted up this big kind of rant, and I was like to them, okay, man, but it sounds like you're going down the rabbit hole with this, but honestly, truth is stranger than fiction. All this nonsense that's coming out, it's crazy, absolutely crazy what these guys are up to. But yeah.
How many streaming services do you have?
I got Netflix. I've got
Canada.
Exactly. Well, I've only got I don't have Apple TV anymore.
You got rid of that again?
I've got the big ones. Well, I clicked on it because I wanted to see that Corey Feldman versus the World documentary, and they'd shut me down. So yeah, I'll need to get it again because I want to see that. Sounds like a right car crash, and I like that kind of thing.
Yeah, you
do. No, so I've got Netflix, Prime, Disney, Paramount Plus. What else? What is that?
Prime? No, you said Prime. Netflix, Prime, Paramount, Disney.
Prime, Paramount, Disney, Netflix. Yeah. I did have Apple up until last week or something.
Yeah, I've got Prime, Paramount, Netflix, Disney, Apple.
Anyway, why are you asking?
There's another one.
Oh God.
Oh, and now that's going 6. I've got 6.
Oh, you get 6.
Oh no, 7 because I've got DAZN as well.
What?
It's for American football. You wouldn't understand.
Oh, okay. No, it wouldn't.
Friends is set for a new UK streamer as HBO Max reveals its launch plans.
Oh, I heard that HBO is coming out. Yeah, because there's an announcement with for the new Harry Potter, isn't there? TV series.
Yeah.
In March.
Yeah. So there's a few tiers. I actually put it up on the Facebook page, which I'm going to go and get just now because I can't remember what the tiers are. But there's the advertisement tier. There's the tiers before bedtime, and what's the other one?
Tears of the Kingdom.
Tears of the Kingdom. So the basic. So there's 5. Count them. There's 5 plans. There's the basic with ads, which is $4.99 a month. You don't get movies. The standard with ads, which is $5.99. Standard $9.99. Premium $14.99, and TNT Sports $13.99.
So they're pulling out of Sky, aren't they? We're not getting HBO stuff, so we're not getting Game of Thrones and things like that, are we not anymore?
So I think all of that is currently on now, and the agreement slips in March. So as soon as the agreement slips in March, everything moves across to there. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and watch because I watch Silicon Valley every year. It's dead. I have my reasons. And so
that's why
I need exactly. So I'm gonna have to hurry up and watch it before I lose access to it because I'm either gonna have to drop Sky now or continue or just pay for HBO Max when it comes out. And obviously
drop now because
why? What else is there?
I don't know. Is that not quite a big deal for you?
No, not really.
No. So not most of your content on there now.
No. Well, most of my content's on YouTube these days.
Aye. Well, I suppose with now that is how you're getting your HBO content just now.
YouTube. So that's 8 streaming services I'm paying for.
Oh, you pay for YouTube. So I think James does his James Baker pays for YouTube as well now. Which I suppose it's free, but
I can't do ads, man.
I do watch a lot of it, and the ads are getting more and more annoying.
So bad.
I'm doing it on purpose.
Yeah. Actually, on my other channel, I cut the mid-roll ads out because it says, "Do you want mid-roll ads?" and it's checked already, and I uncheck it because I don't like the idea of mid-roll ads.
YouTube are like another tenner, thank you for that.
Exactly. Yeah,
I'm not doing that.
So I don't know. Like the only thing that the Sky thing's got is the movies, but I'm not paying. I'm paying for one. I'm not paying for the other. I'm not going to keep paying for now if I need access to.
$16.99 for YouTube, Ballister.
For YouTube?
Is that what you mean?
So the weird thing is I'm in this weird kind of like half and half thing. So I'm still paying for certain things as if I'm in Canada. So it's I think it's $16, but I'm paying £8 for it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
YouTube.
really? Have I
That
found
must
a
be
loop?
premium.
No, I swear I'm only paying £8.
Mm.
Okay. Because I thought it was 16. Because my wife has asked me the day there. But we watch a lot of YouTube, and to be honest, neither of us like adverts. So
No.
um, especially over here, because it's all get a credit card, play bingo. It's all just gambling
Well,
stuff.
in America, it's all meds, though, isn't it?
That's fine.
So it was.
Well,
I mean, well, Canada rather.
no,
I found it was a
it's
lot
just
of
America. Just
med
America.
adverts.
That was
Or was that when
America.
we went to? Aye, was that when we were on the
No,
trip?
it was just that we watched a lot of American TV.
I
That's
just
why.
remember there being a lot of medical
Yeah,
things.
not in Canada. There's only two countries in the world that allow direct to consumer medical advertisements. That one of them's America, the other one's New Zealand. Don't know why, but there you go.
Alistair's getting, he's getting fleeced. Fleecing me to remove the ads.
Honestly, I think it's worth it.
It's gangster out there, man. It's gangster.
If you watch a lot of YouTube videos, I think premium is a way to go. But now I'm thinking about maybe I should get rid of one of the other 8 services I've got.
Jeez,
I didn't realize until then.
You add that up, Sloan. That's a hell of a lot of money.
But that's how much are you paying for Sky a month though?
I mean, if you count Sky Cinema as
well, you're going quiet.
I'll go for that as well.
Well, exactly.
Sky, for Sky TV. Well, I get the Netflix with Sky TV plus the Paramount Plus because I've got Sky Cinema, so they're kind of bolted on as wee extras, So that's not too bad, getting them that way.
Still not said a dollar amount there though.
Yeah. So and Evelyn pays for Prime. I pay for Netflix and pay for Disney. So it's a lot though. It's a lot.
It is a lot, yeah.
You'd think they would sort of come to some sort of agreement with these companies and do some sort of deal that you can conglomerate them and make it into some sort of some sort of
agreement.
Yeah, well, some sort of financial thing that's more affordable, for the consumer. I don't know. They probably don't care.
No, they probably don't. They don't.
Well, do you know? I think they've jumped into this streaming thing. We've spoken about it before without realizing the consequences of it, and it's kind of killed cinema a little bit.
A wee bit, yeah.
Because it's just too easy to sit in your backside and watch exactly what you want when you want and stuff.
But the other thing as well is it's not the fact that people don't like watching movies. People obviously do like watching movies because they subscribe to streaming services. It's the hassle of getting to the place, finding a parking spot, getting gouged for ticket prices, sitting in a movie theater, putting up with a guy on the phone, kids throwing popcorn at you, all that kind of stuff, and people just don't want to do it. Yeah. Some people just don't want a hassle. I know you can buy a subscription to the cinema, and the Odeon's got one, and the Omniplex has got one and stuff. But you can you basically don't pay for your cinema ticket. You pay £15 a month or whatever it is. But if you live in the middle of the boonies and you don't have ready access to cinemas, then that's not really viable.
Yeah, but I mean, this all started. I'd argue that this all started with what was the precursor to Spotify that was illegal?
Oh, Napster.
I'd say it all comes from that, and then obviously Spotify came in, and then all your music streams. So you don't need physical media.
It was iTunes that came in. Spotify.
Sorry, you're right. You're right. Sorry. iTunes, so you don't need physical, and then it's gradually crept into movies now, and and
you don't own anything.
You don't own anything. It's all streamed. It's it's not as I'm not saying it's worthless, but it's less kind of tangible. It's less.
Everything they've done that they've said is the benefit to the consumer is not a benefit to the consumer, it's a benefit to the company. So they don't have to print, endless copies of Blu-rays and DVDs and VHS cassettes and all that kind of stuff. They just need to send it to a streaming service, and then the streaming service then handles that down to us, because it's just zeros and ones, it's just data. And so the convenience is not our convenience, the convenience is their convenience. They just happen to pass it on to us and say it's our convenience, but it's not really. It's cheaper for them. They're saving millions and millions not printing these things out.
But I think as well, remember Love Film, and obviously Netflix started kind of the postal service that you could, rent a film online and you'd come to you and you'd send it back once you'd watched it and all that. But I bet they thought, this is a great service kind of thing, and it was going to be the future. But I honestly think they've not thought about the long game, and it really is hurting the film industry because they don't know how to price it. And then obviously they were trying to, with Netflix and things like that, you want to get away from cable TV and things with adverts and all that. And then, it's like, it's not financially viable. So now they're adding adverts into Netflix and things. And so, it's just becoming the same thing, but,
but as you mentioned,
it's already hurt the cinema,
about cable. Cable was as an alternative to mainstream television, because mainstream television, the big four channels here, ABC, NBC, CBS, and Fox. That was the big four channels that we get over the air, and they all had adverts. In every single program, they had adverts, and they said, "Come to cable. There's no adverts on cable." And so you get a basic cable package, and you get all the channels you get there, but you also get these specialty channels that don't have any adverts on them. Isn't it great? And then the next minute it was like, we're adding adverts, and then by that point you're just paying. But then
you're adding the tiers, the tiers that you're talking about, the different levels of, you've got adverts, you don't have adverts,
tiny tiers, big tiers,
you don't have adverts.
Gushers.
Well, it is, gushers. I think you're subscribed to another thing that we don't know about, but
don't know what that means.
Icelandic channel. Honestly, Alistair's saying that honestly, the best thing I've done over the years was bought a mini hi-fi. Over the last few months, I've bought dozens of CDs and some vinyls, singles I would have never listened to on MP3. Yeah, absolutely. And why bow down to the not bow down to, hey, why bow down to just do your own thing, Tears for Fears, great band.
Tears for Fears, that's good.
Before we do the I don't know what's wrong with me, but before we do the what you're watching, can I
go to the toilet? All right, okay.
If you don't mind.
Right. Do you know what it's
what?
Actually, no, you go.
All right, okay, sorry.
I'll show it's show and tell for me. So this is the best thing that we have ever discovered was thrift stores or charity stores over here. And can I show myself? Why can't I show myself? Can I show myself big? Here we go. I've got the button. Found the button. And if you go to like the best one I've seen is like the Salvation Army, because they do deals where it's like a £1 for like 10 DVDs. Picked up this little bad boy here. This is the Blu-ray set, so it's 6 movies. It's called Star Wars. There you go, Star Wars: The Complete Saga. And there you go. Can you see the price there? £3. £3 is all I paid for it, and I got 6. The first 6 in the saga. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 episodes. And it's perfect. It works on its ABC regions. It works an absolute treat. And they're all in good nick as well. So yeah, I recommend that if you're getting into physical media. A lot of people are trying to get rid of their physical media. Get yourself down charity stores and find out bargains. Like, see that there?
That was a bargain. That was a hell of a bargain.
£3. £3. £3 for 6 movies. Blu-ray movies, by the way. Anyway, That's my top tip is get yourself down, and also as well they're getting rid of CDs as well. I know this says $5.97 on it. I didn't pay $5.97 for it. I think I paid 10 pence for it. Charity.
Oh, did you get that recently?
Aye, yeah.
Oh, did you? All right.
Yeah. It was just sitting there, and I was like, "Ooh."
Yes, it is a 10 out of 10 classic. Alistair saying great album. So Pierre Gabriel. James is saying, I was looking for old video games in charity shops. They're not as easy to get, and you get loads of FIFA games and stuff like that, but you won't get you won't get
Stone Cold classics.
Anything decent. You're probably better going to CEX, and then you might find the odd bargain in there.
Bit of money though.
Hello there, Mr. Goldfinger.
Hello, Mr. Goldfinger.
Hello. Welcome.
Hello there. Shall we do what you're watching?
Yeah.
Sex is the best place.
CEX, come on now.
It's pronounced sex. Ask Charlie Brooker, he invented it.
So he did actually. He did.
Yep, it's pronounced sex.
Little known fact.
Shall we?
Yeah.
What you watching?
Well, we watched the 28 Days Later.
28 Days.
I'd already seen it. Everyone's seen it as well, but Daniel hadn't seen it, so we watched it. Thoroughly enjoyed it again. Fantastic movie, very good. We watched. Evelyn's been reading this book called The Housemaid, and she's like, "Oh, I want to watch the film." So, we put that on. Oh my god! By the way, it's the biggest heap of
beep boop
garbage.
Sorry, what was that? Sorry,
The Housemaid. Evelyn's been read the book, and she wanted to watch the film. So it's a heap of garbage. It's like kind of so predictable. Sydney Sweeney's in it. You can just tell what's going to happen. She's a housemaid, and the husband's like pure Mr. Bulky, ripped, looking at her going hello, and the wife's mental, and that's just awful. Couldn't even get through it. Actually, it was terrible.
Was it better than the book?
What
was Evelyn disappointed with it as well?
Well, I think she thought the book was pretty ropey, but she was interested to see the book.
Right.
I mean, they'll get their kit off and that in it, so that's pretty good. But apart from that, watch those bits; they're good.
Okay.
Little Sydney Sweeney, We watched Badlands, the new Predator.
Yeah, I watched it as well.
Disney Plus. It started off really good, and then I really fell away from it in the middle. I thought, God,
did you?
Pretty. I found myself doubles, on my phone a fair bit.
I thought Ellie Fanning just kept the whole thing together, unlike her character.
Is this James, Mr. Golf? I didn't realise.
It is, yeah. You can see James there. Yeah.
Faith said it's not a heap of garbage and it's not predictable. Oh, it is. It really is.
I thought it was good.
I am. No, the Housemaid.
The Housemaid. All right. Okay.
I think. No, I did like it. I like the kind of nod to Wayland Industries and stuff like that. Well, not even the
Wayland
nod. I mean,
Yutani,
it's totally.
Jody.
Sorry, Yutani.
Wayland
I mean,
Yutani.
they're totally in it, aren't they? I liked thingy. Dakota Fanning.
Elle Fanning. Elle Fanning.
I liked her in it.
I keep
when she plays
Ellie,
both.
Which Sam's annoying.
She plays both characters, the kind of bad robot and the good one.
The good robot.
Yeah, I just kind of got a bit disinterested.
But when they met Bob, I was like, oh, I know what's going to happen here.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was quite pretty, but I enjoyed it. I thought it was good fun.
It's okay. 6 out of 10, I would say, if I was to give a score.
There was a Predator film a couple of years ago, and it was written by Shane Black, who was one of the original writers of Predator.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed that, and I got like no one enjoyed that, but I thought it was good because he was involved in it, and it was a bit sweary and
a very potty mouthed script. That jeez,
yeah, but that's Shane Black and
I know it's unnecessarily so.
But it's trying to make it that kind of like 18 again, whereas this one felt like a very much like a PG-13 film. But it was fine. I enjoyed it. I gave it like 3.5 out of 5 stars. So
right. Well, that's probably that's pretty much what I gave it. 6.
You
gave it 7, I suppose. We watched the Jason Momoa, the Batista one.
Wrecking Crew.
Wrecking Crew. That is that is a whole lot of fun. I really enjoyed it.
Did you not
get them too? Fantastic.
Did you not get the feeling it was like a 1980s buddy cop movie?
And it's just brilliant. I mean, they do kill a lot of innocent people in it. To be fair,
a lot of innocent people die in that movie. Yes, many Bothans were injured during the production of that film.
Yeah. But
especially the bridge sequence.
Oh God, man! But it's really good, really funny. The two of them are brilliant in it. And I predict a sequel.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, it's honestly it's probably the best MGM movie I've seen in a long time.
Oh, it's terrific.
Yeah.
TV wise, we watched Small Profits. It's Mackenzie Crook's new TV show.
I watched the first 3.
A guy what's that?
I watched the first 3 episodes of it, sir.
Oh, have you? Oh, good.
No spoilers.
It's really nice. Really nice, kind of slow paced thing. About a guy that's
slow. It gets in there fairly quickly.
I think it's gentle. It's gentle. It's not slow. No, it isn't slow. Michael Palin's amazing in it, isn't he?
He's just fantastic. So he's brilliant. Is the nutty professor type guy. Oh, he's so good. And I love the main guy. He's
brilliant.
I find him very funny. Anime says it's not much of a comedy, but I laugh at everything. I laugh like a drain at everything he does.
I think it's very kind of muted. There's a great. I think there's great humor. It's lovely, and it's a 10 out of 10. I loved it. I absolutely loved it.
Also, and I pointed this out to Anime. I said this is why Doc Brown and Marty become friends, because this is what happens when you work a job like they're working. Is you meet people on the way up and you meet people on the way down, and you become friends with them, and it doesn't matter the age gap, whatever it is, you meet them, and so that's why I think Marty and Doc met when they worked at the Burger King. You know, at the start of Back to the Future, he goes by.
Slows off on a tangent here.
I know, but that's what I'm saying is that they worked in the Burger King together. This is my head canon for Back to the Future is that they met when they were doing that. Like he was in a till or whatever.
Anyway,
burgers. Anyway, that's my point. Is the fact he has this great relationship with, or so far in the first 3 episodes. Anyway, no spoilers. But he has this great relationship with this younger co-worker called Casey.
Right. Sorry, I thought you were just talking about back. I thought you were just talking about Back to the Future. There wasn't.
I was leading it back into Michael.
Got you.
Michael and Casey have that kind of relationship. So
okay, right. I think you're right. Yeah. You're right there. I don't know if you finished Lord of the Flies, but
no, I'm still 20 minutes into it. Loved every 20 minutes of it. Well,
only 20 minutes into it.
However long before Jack appears and ruins it for everyone.
Yeah. Anyway, another knocked it out of the park from the BBC. Lord of the Flies, absolutely terrible. I mean, we were talking about earlier through the week about Roger Deakins. Whoever did the cinematography, I should have looked. For this is Deakins worthy. Who Roger Deakins is, did Blade Runner and bloody 1917, and God knows how many amazing blockbusters over the years.
1970. Was he not involved with Barry Lyndon as well? Do you not do that?
I think he probably did. I think he did. Well, I don't know actually, but he's a big name in cinematography. But whenever I think of cinematography, I think of him.
No, it wasn't. It was John Abbott. Alcott.
Anyway, 10 out of 10 as well for Lord of the Flies for me.
What else?
And sorry, just before you start, Alistair saying he watched Greenland 2 last night. Jared Butler, pretty good. First one's brilliant. You didn't like it, did you? First one?
I thought it was predictable garbage.
No, it wasn't. I loved it.
Yes, it was.
You're wrong. Me and Alistair are right.
Did they make it to Greenland at the end of it? Yes, they did. Of course they did.
That's spoilers.
Come on, they're not going to end it with it. They're not going to end it with a bit of rock coming into the truck, are they? No, have you finished Wonder Man?
No.
Oh my God. So yeah,
I'm nearly finished. I'm 2 episodes away.
I've been. You're 2 episodes away last week.
I know. I was hoping you would say that.
I've been watching Hijack out of curiosity more than anything else.
Oh God, you're doing it so I don't have to.
It's okay. It's fine, but it's just this kind of like, we're going to tell you nothing until the last 2 minutes, and then we're going to reveal a whole bunch of stuff and credits. Repeat. It's the same as all these things. Star Trek, Starfleet Academy. I'm trying to be a cheerleader for this because I quite like the show and I quite want it to survive, but the tone of the last episode was all over the place. It was not good. Like it seems to be like Starfleet Academy has been this kind of like 90210 where it's like, oh my God, my split nail is, and like that's the biggest kind of thing. The next thing is that they get attacked and like people get murdered and like a whole bunch of stuff happens, and then the bad guy like really betrays them, like really betrays them. It's like, can we pick a lane here when it comes to tone? Like, are we going for like serious track? Are we going for comedy track? Like, one or the other, please.
I don't know if James is talking about Star Trek here.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. James Petty is saying he watched 2 episodes of Wonder Man. Okay, so far. Thought it got good reviews because it is about Hollywood and acting. Yeah. Well, James is talking about Star Trek, by the way. Mr. Baker's talking about Star Trek.
Oh, sorry. What was it?
It's a wee bit rubbish. He said.
It's a wee bit rubbish. It's I think especially the last couple of episodes, tonally it's been everywhere. Like they did one where it's the series acclamation mill, or Sam for short, and she's a hologram, but she has to find out what it is to be human. You know, the usual, I'm gonna be a real boy, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it doesn't really go anywhere, the episode. Like, she just finds out a couple of things, and then it's like, I'll need to find out more later. They got no strings on me. It's just a bit, and that's pretty much it, because the other ones I mentioned, they're Badlands and Small Profits. We watched there. Although the new series of Death in Paradise has started, so the TV's been on that. It's been on while I've been in the room, but I wouldn't say I've been watching it. Although Siobhan Finnegan's in it. Flanagan. What's her name? That was in Benidorm and The Stranger. You know
James is saying, I've just finished watching episode 2. I watched it in 5 or 6 sittings. What of?
Yeah.
Of
Star Trek, yeah. I can see why. And I'm trying to be positive about it, but they've got to. Right now, it feels like they're in a bit of a tailspin. Anna Marie's about to check out of it, and she loves Star Trek as well, so she's not particularly amused by it. But there you go. I feel I always end on a bum note. Why do I always end up in this thing? Maybe I should stop talking about Star Trek at the end of it.
Yeah,
anyway,
maybe.
Highlight of the week for me though was probably Badlands, Predator Badlands. I enjoyed it. Go watch it. It's on Disney Plus. There you go.
Yep. You should end in one that you like.
I know I should end on one. It's probably because I want to moan about it, and then it just becomes there. Anyway, and also my top tip though is get physical media. Just go to thrift stores and rebuy all the movies that you like, all the classic movies that you like, whether it's DVDs or Blu-rays, whatever it is, and then keep your physical media. because you get them for dirt cheap. Honestly, it's brilliant, and it's a good wee sport to do on a weekend as well. You spend a couple of hours a Saturday thrifting and finding bargains. It's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's all about enjoying movies and other media as well. So that's really what the podcast is about. But if you like this video, don't forget to smash the like button and share on social media, because we really do appreciate it. We appreciate each and every single one of you, especially when you're commenting on this and we're having this great back and forth. So thank you very much for being
Alistair says he still get videos.
VHSs, yeah.
That's old school. That's old school.
Thanks, Alistair. If you want to get time reminders when we put something new up, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and YouTube will let you know when we put something new up. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for coming and watching us live. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Comments.
And we will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.